What's up, guys? It is Saturday. It is day 5. So, after today, I'll be at the halfway point. I can definitely say that doing 100 burpees has been by far the hardest challenge for my body to recover from. I've done 100 push-ups, which I did not get recorded. It was before I started making videos. I've done 100 chin-ups, 100 curls and hex press. But let me tell you, a burpee just takes it all. So, getting ready to hop in. Got a buddy coming. He should be getting here shortly to start training together. So what I plan on doing is trying to get out as many burpees as I can. I'm going to do 5 set groups of 5. Breathe, groups of 5, breathe. My goal is to get them done all in one session today. So some of the breaks will probably get progressively longer as I get into the workout. So let's go ahead and jump in. Alright guys, so I wanted to give you a little bit of information so we can go ahead and plan for after the challenge that I'm in. On the last day of the challenge, I actually am going to be getting PRK eye surgery. So I plan on trying to see if they will let me video it. They've gave me a heads up that usually the surgeon does not allow it, but that, you know, it's something that is up to each surgeon. So crossing my fingers, but either way I plan on recording my recovery. So basically I plan on, you know, videoing a quick little minute here and there, you know, before I head in, when I first come back out. And then my plan is basically do 2-3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes every day afterwards to kind of follow my recovery, see how it is. Going from, you know, had glasses since 3rd grade, I think it was, and contacts since somewhere between 6th and 8th grade. I got contacts, and then the last 5-6 years roughly, I've only worn contacts a couple times because my eye doctor basically said your eyes are not happy with the contacts. You know, she's told me that if I kept wearing them overnight and continually without taking them out, which obviously is bad for your eyes, that, you know, there's a good chance I was going to go blind. So basically I went mostly cold turkey, glasses all the time, and then I've worn, I think, contacts, I want to say 2 or 3 times in the last 2 or 3 years. Typically I put them on Halloween, and that's one of the few times just because it's easier to obviously, you know, dress up, go do trick-or-treating with the kids and whatnot. Glasses obviously get in the way a lot. Aside from that, I've worn glasses pretty much solely for the past 5, maybe even 7 years, somewhere in that range, with almost never putting contacts in. So it's definitely going to be a change. I know that the healing is dramatically different for people. Some people after 2-3 days, they're seeing, you know, 95% vision. You know, obviously it heals as it goes on. If you've looked into PRK and see the heal time, you heal up pretty quick. PRK and LASIK are pretty much the same thing. PRK's better if you ever plan on doing any combat sports or any, you know, athletic events that, you know, you might bump your head or eye, because that flap that is created in LASIK basically is a weak point in your eye. So it minimizes the chance that your eye is going to have any bad reactions to getting a bump later on after the healing. So my corneas are too thin. So basically for my script, my corneas are too thin to even get LASIK, so it wasn't even an option. As I was learning more about PRK, that's when I found out, you know, the note about the combat sports PRK being better for them. So it actually works out how I would want to get it either way. After I learned that, I definitely would have leaned towards PRK anyway. The downside is PRK is a longer recovery time. Your heal time is usually about a week or so of just, you know, either pain or anywhere to just, you know, really itchy eyes and they're really blurry. So we'll see how that healing goes. Hopefully, you know, I heal up pretty quick. Usually my healing rate is pretty quick. My pain tolerance is mostly decent. It's pretty high. Just depends on, you know, what it is. Eyes are definitely something that kind of give me the willies, and not in a good way, because, you know, you don't like anybody poking on your eyes, even wearing contacts for so long. While I can reach in and, you know, poke my own eye, when somebody else reaches towards my eye, even at the eye doctor, you know, it takes a lot of thought and focus and force to keep your eye open while they do the, you know, the little blow test, when they're, you know, checking your corneas and your retinas with the lights. It's definitely hard to focus on that. So a little nerve-wracking going in. Like I said, my surgery is, today's Saturday, and my surgery is this coming Thursday. So just a few days away. And so basically they've prepared me by saying, you know, here you got your scripts ahead of time, and just prepare to, you know, want to be sleeping and do nothing else other than, you know, sleeping and laying around with your eyes closed. So watch some PRK videos. I'm the type of person that likes to know what I'm going into, even if I know it's going to be a freaky situation, so I've watched a handful of videos on YouTube, people going through, talking about their recovery and then the actual surgery itself, several different versions of that. So, I mean, while that definitely doesn't look like a fun time, it makes me a little more comfortable knowing what I'm going into. Still not really looking forward to having somebody jab and poke at my eye, but, from everything, most people are saying that under 10 minutes, you're going to be even in the room, let alone the chair where they're poking at your eye. So hopefully everything goes well, heals up fast. Really looking forward to being able to get back into the gym, especially once the glasses are gone. So basically during my heal time, I plan on doing some maintenance exercise as possible. They said that, they basically told me I had no restrictions during my heal time. It does mention in some of the paperwork that you really shouldn't do any extraneous exercise. So what I plan on doing is more so, having my wife bring me out here to the treadmill, doing some slow-paced or quick-paced walking, probably some push-ups. My guess is I'll do a lot of push-ups. Probably won't do a ton of weights. I might do some curls or something based on how quick they heal up. But I'm really just planning on doing a lot of minimal maintenance stuff. I might use my, weight cable gym because that one's a little bit safer to use if I'm not going to be able to see very well. Obviously, there's a lot of blind people out there that work out all the time, so it's not something that's not possible. It's just your willpower. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on the upcoming situation, and like I said, I will be then, releasing little short videos of how I feel after the surgery, how my eyes feel day 1, 2, 3. I want to be able to help anybody else going into this to do an actual daily update as much as possible. Obviously, for the first couple days, I'm not going to be able to see, so hopefully I'll be able to figure out my camera, have my wife be my videographer for a minute. But there wasn't a lot of videos where people actually healed their daily progress and kind of said exactly what they were experiencing each day. So I think that'd be something cool to do. Let people know what to expect as they're getting ready to go into it, like I'm looking forward to. So thanks for watching, guys, and wish me well. Let me know in the comments if you've had PRK or LASIK, what your vision was prior, your script for your glasses or contacts. And then also let me know, how your healing was. How many days or weeks did it take for you to, feel comfortable driving again, going back to work, stuff like that. I know I've pre-scheduled roughly just over a week off of work, and then it falls in right in the front of the 4th of July holiday weekend. So I'm hoping that, by the week after, I'll be good to go, and it should be, maybe just some dry, itchy eyes, and that's about it from everything I can tell. So let me know how you guys' surgeries went, or if you guys are looking forward to getting a surgery. Definitely like to hear stuff like that. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for watching Fitness Reset.